Welcome to the New You 4-Week Transformation Program. Investing in our wellness and well-being, setting goals and achieving the life that we desire, and staying inspired with weekly motivations. So did you know that most people have this energy at the start of the year, but then they fail their resolution by January 19th, which is termed actually the Quitter's Day. And then further, 80% of the people abandon by the second week of February. And if you feel stuck, know that you're not alone. If you've tried and it hasn't worked, surprisingly, from academic research, it comes down to one simple question. You want to know what that question is? It is, if I was to ask you today, what do you want to achieve? And although this question is simple, the answer is not so easy often. I can tell you personally, for many years, I sort of knew what I wanted, but did not have it clear in words. And this has been shown as one of the big reasons why people don't succeed in setting and achieving their goals. Further, if you've tried many times before, and sometimes it's worked, something has not worked, it's time for something new. So I'm so glad to have you here today and together work on our transformation journey. One of my wonderful quotes is that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with step one. And further, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but that the second best time is now. So regardless of where you are, let's use this time to start again. Start on that journey and continue working on it. And even though if you have tried and some things have not worked out, this quote inspires us that our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fail. So starting in this journey, this is week 1, and we will get started with working on our theme for this year. We will go from I can't to I can. We will commit and we will take action. Then in coming weeks, week 2, we'll work on our purpose and value, the why behind our goals. Week 3, we will work on overcoming our blocks and fears. And week 4, we will set intentions and have a well-being plan that we can follow and stay inspired. And we'll celebrate and we'll continue throughout the year in 4-week series. So in this journey, we are together. First of all, you and us together, and then wonderful 3 coaches. My name is Jazz, and with me we have Lelania and Becca, who are also Chopra certified coaches, and we'll be coming to you weekly with some tips. So we'll together work on goal setting and we'll learn how to achieve. And the one way we will do this is by bringing you from studies and research that has been done and what you can do different. And further, let's have that accountability. I encourage you to pair up with someone, a friend, or share your name in our group, and we will try to pair you up with someone. And we invite you to join our WhatsApp group. And if you have some questions like, what if I cannot attend a week? What if I miss? What if I have limited time? How can I stay inspired, motivated, and stay on track? In our WhatsApp group or on our social media channels, we will be sharing with you daily inspirations and motivations. And every week you will get a link. And we will share a talk on the weekly focus, just like today. We will have a guided meditation. We will do some stretching if you're interested. And we will have tips from each of the coaches. So today, let's start with 3 keys to success. Do you want to know what's a secret that nearly all successful people live by? The habit that they practice daily. So the first one is they write. They have a diary or a journal. And why? Because most successful people keep this in order to write down all those wonderful ideas that they have, stay inspired, and have a place to go back to. And second, they imagine, they focus their energy on what they want to do. And visualizing goals activates another part of the brain and directs the focus. And number 3 is they take action. And I cannot stress this enough. Nothing will happen if you don't apply. So I invite you that take some steps, even if they are baby steps, every single day towards your vision, towards your goals. So first one, my question to you is, do you have a diary or a journal? And this could be something that has been lying around. This could be something that you do today. Or if you don't, I highly, highly encourage you to get one. It could be something as simple like one of these notes journals or thought journals that you can buy. Further, it can be a rocket book. Those of you that are interested in writing it down, scanning it, and having it digitally, Rocketbook is a wonderful way. And further, you can have a habit tracker. Both of these I will be sharing with you. This is my diary or my golden book. And further, this year I bought this habit tracker that I will be sharing with you a link on how this works and how this could help you. So please go and get one if you don't have one, or start with what you may have sitting. So it's time to move. I invite you to join me, and let's do this simple exercise. Let's find a nice standing posture, moving left to right. Bring our palms wide, our hands on the sides, and let's simply move from left to right or right to left, whatever direction, 3 times. Let's stop and let's move 3 more times to the other side. And let's add something to this. I invite you to think of a color, perhaps blue, like in this background. And again, let's move and look for something blue in the room. Let's stop. And now let's think of another color. How about red? And move again and look for something red in our room. Let's stop and let's do it one more time. How about color black? Let's move again and look for something black. And let's stop. So this wonderful exercise shows you that moving gives us energy, and further, picking on a color, a thing, an object, an idea, whatever we focus on, we find it. So I'm sure that all of you were able to find 1 or 2 or all 3 of those colored things in your room, and that's because you were able to focus. Let's come back. All right, let's settle and do a breathing exercise. We'll just do 3 deep breaths, sitting in a comfortable position, paying more attention to the experience of breathing. And try to notice the details as the air will go in and come out. Notice simple details like how and where you can feel the air going in, or how your chest expands. So let's begin with a big breath in and a slow breath out. Breathing in, noticing any sensations, and breathing out, softening, relaxing. Breathing in as if you're opening up, and breathing out as if you're calming and getting relaxed. One more breath. And now let your breath return to a natural rhythm. Having settled, let's do a little visualization exercise. I invite you to think of what do you want to achieve. See if there's an image, a word, a color that shows up. What are you getting called to do? What would you love to have achieved in this transformational journey? See if there's one word, few words, or certain themes that appear. See if any of these words help. Health, success, wellness, well-being, family, friends, nature. And with some centering thoughts, see if any of these words help you. Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And with those themes in mind, know that knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. Repeat an affirmation. I am creating my future. Or I am ready. I'm taking the first step in my journey. And if any other thoughts come which are not helpful, simply come back to the breath. Come back to any of the affirmations or words that help you stay connected. Let's take one more breath. And smiling, ready, taking our time. Let's open our eyes. Welcome back. So now it's time to take action. Let's open the journal, diary, or notebook that you may have. And if you don't have anything else, or simply get a piece of paper, pause the video, and let's find a pencil, paper, and something to write on. Let's start with writing, welcome, my new journey towards my new me, in your own words. And from our visualization exercise, let's further write, the theme for my journey is. And start with words that come to mind. Don't overthink it. If you're not sure, just write what is coming up today. And this may change in the coming weeks for you. And let's stop saying I can't and start saying I can and believing. So to do that, I invite you to write I can't first, C-A-N-T, and then let's go ahead and cross off that T. And further write that I will and I commit. And with this written, I cannot encourage you or stress enough that have this journal of what you wrote with you. See if you can have it by your bed and read it before you go to bed, or read it the first thing when you get up. Or do both. Have it with you. Have it digitally. Print it out. And the more you can see it, the more you can read what your theme of your journey is, the more you can read and repeat this affirmation that I'm committed to doing something, to taking action, taking baby steps every single day. You will see how it will help your journey become easier and stay motivated. Leave you with this quote for next week. When we come back, we'll talk about far and away the best prize that the life offers is a chance to work hard at work worth doing. So we'll talk about the why behind your themes and goals. And remember to do these 3 things every day. 1, write, get a diary. Something magical happens when you write it out. 2, imagine that new you, visualize it. And 3, take action, even if it's baby steps. And thank you for joining us today and starting this transformational journey together. In the links that you will get, there will be a summary, there will be a review, If you have more time, do some stretching. And listen next to the coach's tips and a guided meditation. Stay motivated, stay inspired. Follow us on social media, and every day we will be sharing with you a quote, an affirmation to help you stay motivated.